Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome. In this video presentation, I will be exploring essential multiple choice questions, MCQs, with brief explanations from Unit 3 in addition to the MCQs already uploaded in Women Rights and Child Rights. Dear viewers, if you want to practice these MCQs, turn off the volume of your mobile phone during the first round. Then, in the second round, turn on the volume to check your answers. For MCQs on other topics, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's attempt to solve some important MCQs one by one with a brief explanation. Question 1. What does the term gender equality refer to? A. Equal rights and opportunities for people of all genders. B. Superiority of one gender over another. C. Exclusion of certain genders from societal roles. D. Traditional gender roles and expectations. The correct answer to question 1 is option A. Equal rights and opportunities for people of all genders. Explanation: Gender equality advocates for the equal rights, opportunities, and treatment of people of all genders without discrimination or prejudice. Question 2. What is the significance of the Convention on the Rights of the Child, CRC? A. It guarantees children the right to work. B. It emphasizes parental authority over children's rights. C. It outlines the fundamental rights of children worldwide. D. It restricts access to education for children. The correct answer to question 2 is option C. It outlines the fundamental rights of children worldwide. Explanation: The CRC is an international treaty that sets out the civil, political, economic, social, health, and cultural rights of children worldwide. Question 3. Which organization is primarily responsible for promoting women's rights at the international level? A. United Nations, UN. B. World Health Organization, WHO. C. International Monetary Fund, IMF. D. World Bank. The correct answer to question 3 is option A. United Nations, UN. Explanation: The United Nations, through entities like UN Women, plays a leading role in promoting gender equality and women's rights globally. Question 4. Which of the following is not considered a violation of child rights? A. Child labor. B. Child marriage. C. Access to education. D. Child trafficking. The correct answer to question 4 is option C. Access to education. Explanation: Access to education is a fundamental child right. Child labor, child marriage, and child trafficking are violations of child rights. Question 5. Which international treaty specifically addresses violence against women? A. Convention on the Rights of the Child, CRC. B. Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, CEDAW. C. Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR. D. Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, CRPD. The correct answer to question 5 is option B. Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, CEDAW. Explanation: CEDAW is an international treaty that focuses on ending discrimination against women and addresses violence against women as a form of gender-based discrimination. Question 6. Which of the following is not a right guaranteed under the Convention on the Rights of the Child, CRC? A. Right to education. B. Right to health. C. Right to work. D. Right to protection from abuse and exploitation. The correct answer to question 6 is option C. Right to work. Explanation: The CRC guarantees children's rights to education, health, and protection from abuse and exploitation, but it does not include the right to work as children are protected from exploitative labor practices. Question 7. Which organization leads efforts to address child labor globally? A. International Monetary Fund, IMF. B. World Health Organization, WHO. C. International Labour Organization, ILO. D. World Bank. The correct answer to question 7 is option C. International Labour Organization, ILO. Explanation: the International Labour Organization, ILO, leads efforts to eliminate child labour globally through conventions, advocacy, and programs aimed at protecting children's rights. Question 8. What is the primary goal of the Girl Up campaign launched by the United Nations Foundation? A. To encourage early marriage for girls. B. To promote equal pay for women. C. To advocate for gender-based violence. D. To empower adolescent girls around the world. The correct answer to question 8 is option D. To empower adolescent girls around the world. Explanation: the Girl Up campaign aims to empower and mobilize adolescent girls around the world to achieve gender equality through education, leadership, and advocacy. Question 9. Which international day is dedicated to raising awareness about gender equality and women's rights? A. International Women's Day, 8th March. B. World Health Day, 7th April. C. World AIDS Day, 1st December. D. International Day of Happiness, 20th March. The correct answer to question 9 is option A. International Women's Day, 8th March. Explanation: International Women's Day is celebrated globally on 8th March each year to raise awareness about gender equality, women's rights, and the achievements of women worldwide. Question 10. Which organization advocates for children's rights and provides humanitarian assistance globally? A. International Red Cross and Red Crescent Movement. B. Amnesty International. C. Oxfam International. D. Doctors Without Borders, Medicines Sans Frontiers. The correct answer to question 10 is option A. International Red Cross and Red Crescent Movement. Explanation: the International Red Cross and Red Crescent Movement advocates for children's rights and provides humanitarian assistance, including protection, healthcare, and education, to children affected by conflict, disasters, and emergencies worldwide. Question 11. In which year was the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act enacted in India? A. 2000. Born in 2005. Circa 2010. D. 2015. The correct answer to question 11 is option born in 2005. Explanation: the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act was enacted in India in 2005 to provide legal protection and recourse to women facing domestic violence and abuse. Question 12. Which of the following is a key aspect of gender-responsive budgeting? A. Prioritizing funding for men's health initiatives. B. Allocating resources to gender-specific programs. C. Ignoring gender disparities in budget allocations. D. Restricting women's access to financial resources. The correct answer to question 12 is option B. Allocating resources to gender-specific programs. Explanation: gender-responsive budgeting involves analyzing and allocating resources in a way that addresses gender disparities and promotes gender equality, including funding for programs that benefit women and girls. Question 13. Which article of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, addresses the right to education? A. Article 23. B. Article 25. C. Article 26. D. Article 27. The correct answer to question 13 is option C. Article 26. Explanation: Article 26 of the UDHR recognizes the right to education, stating that education shall be free, at least in the elementary and fundamental stages, and that higher education shall be equally accessible to all on the basis of merit. Question 14. What is the significance of the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, CRPD? A. It promotes gender equality. B. It addresses violence against women. C. It protects the rights of persons with disabilities. D. It focuses on child labor eradication. The correct answer to question 14 is option C. It protects the rights of persons with disabilities. Explanation: the CRPD is an international treaty that aims to protect and promote the rights and dignity of persons with disabilities, including ensuring their full and equal participation in society. Question 15. Which organization in India is responsible for implementing the Integrated Child Development Services (ICDS) program? A. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. B. Ministry of Women and Child Development. C. Ministry of Human Resource Development. D. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. The correct answer to question 15 is option B. Ministry of Women and Child Development. Explanation: the Ministry of Women and Child Development is responsible for implementing the Integrated Child Development Services (ICDS) program, which aims to improve the health and nutrition of children and women in India. Question 16. What is the legal age for employment in hazardous occupations in India as per the Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act? A. 14 years. B. 16 years. C. 18 years. D. 21 years. The correct answer to question 16 is option C. 18 years. Explanation: the Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act prohibits the employment of children below the age of 18 years in hazardous occupations and processes. Thank you everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel Education and Teacher Education at Shoki Bilal.